Hello. Everyone, Marty Sixteen Wrestlers here, and today we have some video content like I promised. And I have a cup of coffee next to me so my voice doesn't go away. And so I was thinking of what to do, and I thought to myself, and I thought about it, what would be the next WWE content that's just strictly WWE? So no DC versus WWE, no Marvel versus WWE, no none of that. And I thought to myself, what if Paige beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania 30? So and I thought, yeah, so that should be the next video. So, what if Paige beat Undertaker and fought Undertaker at WrestleMania 30 instead of Brock Lesnar? So Paige becomes not only the first superstar, but also becomes the first Diva to beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. Now we're being realistic here. In a real one-on-one match, whether it be a normal match, no DQ, Extreme Rules, Hell in a Cell, Iron Man, last woman standing, Punjabi Prison, Elimination Chamber, any other match, and every time I bet that if Undertaker and Paige ever fought in a ring, Taker will win. You know, he's stronger, I'd say he is faster, because if you watch some of him, he's still surprisingly quick. I know Paige is the skinnier and the faster and the smaller one, and you normally think, but Taker's still pretty fast. You know, he's dealt with faster opponents like Rey Mysterio. He's way more durable. I mean, I've always thought that I was thinking about who would win in if these two fought, and I thought, because of Paige's scoliosis or like her spinal injuries or neck injuries, I thought, yeah, Taker has a clear advantage because of the tombstone. And even though it is probably one of the safer moves, I'm almost certain not even Taker will perform it on her because of the possibility of actually hurting her. I think even the Hell's Gate she'll lose to it as well, and it could also hurt her as well, because I'm pretty sure she has tapped out to Charlotte a few times. And yeah, Taker is way more experienced. He actually has dealt with real injuries like concussions and all that. And especially because if you watch some of Taker's matchup, you see tons and tons of headshots. Means he goes through like 20 minutes with that level of pain, which is insane. So if we're talking, and I'd say even in terms of intelligence, I'd say Taker, because of the amount of experience, would have a better and more understanding of intelligence compared to Paige. So we were looking at one-on-one Undertaker versus Paige. Paige does not stand a chance. There's no way I can see Paige even gaining a victory. Like, literally, Undertaker has dealt with, and even like a TLC match, I'd say Taker would still win. Even a ladder match, a tables match, you name it. Paige has really no way of actually beating Undertaker compared to, say, like, Nia Jax. I think Nia Jax has a better chance. Still not a good chance, though, because of the fact that she has been known to tap out on multiple occasions. So, there's no real way I can say Nia Jax can beat Undertaker. But, reality aside, let's just say that Undertaker never comes out to Brock Lesnar, and let's just say that Brock Lesnar fights somebody else, and instead Taker's waiting for his next opponent, and then Paige comes out and basically challenges Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania, and this will result in Paige actually winning. Where do we go from here? Now, at WrestleMania, I say the chances of Paige winning is 0. Like, way worse than a normal, like at SummerSlam or SmackDown. And that's mostly because of the fact that, well, like I said before, Paige has no real advantage. You could say, oh, well, Paige is faster. Well, I just said Taker was still pretty fast in his later years, especially when years it became kind of obvious he couldn't do nearly as much. But also, if you watch some of Undertaker's matches with like Rey Mysterio, you can still see that if Taker can catch Rey, means Paige, as fast as Paige is, I do think Undertaker has the advantage. But yeah, now we're gonna be this. But yeah, now let's go to the WrestleMania. Let's just say Paige beats Undertaker. Where does their careers go further? Well, Undertaker would not be devastated by the loss. Because of the fact that he's been in the company since like 1990, and still occasionally pops up here and there. So, if Undertaker lost, it really didn't do that big of a damage to his career. Now, how would this match impact Paige? Well, it would probably transition her to probably being the top female of the time, because this would have been taking place in 2014. So it would make Paige the top female fighter of all of them. Because, I mean, she did something insane, beating Undertaker at WrestleMania, compared to, like, even the Divas champion that didn't do that. It's kind of the same thing what happened to Brock Lesnar. Like, after WrestleMania 30, he became a top star despite not being WWE champion. And yeah. So that's kind of where I can see Paige going at. Yeah, like Brock Lesnar, Paige will probably become Divas or Women's Champion. But yeah. Now, the years later, like 2015, 2016, 2017, will Paige still be able to compete in the ring? Because around that time was when she decided to retire because of the many injuries. It could be literally the same as in this reality, which it happens, or other stuff could happen. Maybe you should have different feuds and all that. But yeah. So what if Paige beat Undertaker at WrestleMania 30? Honestly, I don't think it would hurt either of them. In fact, it would actually improve both of them. But obviously, in a real life one-on-one match, Taker destroys Paige. Really, the only advantage Paige has is none. Is if she can get an ally, but then it could result in a DQ, and of course, Taker will still win and look stronger. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I would say if Paige and Undertaker fought WrestleMania 30 instead of Taker and Lesnar. And what if Paige beats Undertaker? But yeah. So anyways, like this video, share this video around. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.